Our exclusive access to the yet-to-be-open Navi Mumbai International Airport was undoubtedly special thanks to the incredible Lamborghini Revuelto. But where's the fun in enjoying something so special all by yourself? Happy moments must be shared. And so we made a few calls to our friends, and boy, did they turn up in style. As you can see, this stairway doesn't lead to any aircraft, but it's certainly a stairway to heaven. Runways are used to massive amounts of horsepower and jet thrust, but no passenger aircraft can match the chorus of V6s, flat 6s, V8s and W12s. The list was an eclectic blend of modern and iconic, from hardtop convertibles like the Mercedes-Benz SLK, the Mazda Miata and BMW M3. Right to the grand tourers like the R129 Mercedes SL 500, an S63 AMG Coupe and a Bentley Continental GT W12. We had Porsches of all different flavors too. A 997 Generation 911 Carrera, a GT3 RS and my own Cayman GTS. Bookending the group was a proper land yacht, a 1973 Chevrolet Caprice. And topping the power ladder, we had a monstrous 1700 horsepower Nissan GTR. Even though there were no corners to clip, unleashing the full firepower had the owners grinning ear to ear. Here's what they thought.
So once again, Autocar does the impossible and make sure we all come to the NMI AL over here and we get to run our cars. A big thank you to the Adani group, to all the officials, all the support crews, everyone that was present today for making this possible. And I must say, this is something where we've created history today.
Yeah, what a lovely Sunday this has been. Driving on the new runway of Navi Mumbai International Airport in a 1973 Caprice. It was a dream come true. I think it will be remembered by my generations for sure. It's a lovely memory. Thank you to Autocar, thank you to Hormus, thank you to Persis who made this possible. Thank you to the entire team of NMIL and especially Commander Pushpa who made this happen. Thank you to everybody.
I think a lot of 13 cars here. We've created history. I don't know if we'll ever be able to do this again, but we'll definitely be able to tell our grandchildren we did this.
I was driving my 2007 Mazda MX-5. It was honestly a once-in-a-lifetime experience, as in where else do you get to drive on a freshly laid runway. The road, again, I can't emphasize how phenomenal the runway is. So all in all, it was a very thrilling experience. It was a Sunday afternoon well spent.
It's a two-door coupe and it was brilliant to finally be able to test it out on a road like this. We could have done with some less dust, but otherwise it was just simply brilliant. For Bombay to have its new airport, and I'm sure every time we fly down and touch down at this airport, we'll remember this occasion that we actually drove on this runway before the aircraft landed.
I think one of the most memorable experiences, because I don't think every day you get to drive on a runway, and especially the new Navi Mumbai runway, which is once in a lifetime opportunity for all of us here. It's something which was going to be cherished for me as a memory forever, and I'm sure in the soon near future we are going to be flying off this. So driving on it and flying on it in the near future is something which I'm going to definitely remember.
This special convoy was joined by the Lamborghini Urus Performante, our 657 horsepower pace car for the day. We also caught up with Prabhat Mahapatra, the Chief Operating Officer of NMIL, to understand what it took to create this marvel of modern engineering. To start off, we want to talk about the runway because we were absolutely blown away with this. I mean, in the Lamborghini, we hit over 350 kilometers and it felt super smooth, just like Musca. And so on the runway, I mean, clearly that's very critical. What really goes into it? I understand it's completely level. The surface has to be of a certain quality. It has to be able to take the impact of the planes. So if you can just give us a quick wrap up on, what technology and what's gone into making this runway absolutely world class.
Thank you, Harmaz, and thanks to Autocar for coming and doing this here. About the runway, as I was just explaining to you that it's a Code F runway which can take all types of aircraft. Code F meaning the biggest aircraft like Airbus 380.
So even a 380 it can take
Yeah,
comfortably.
380, even N224, all this aircraft it can take. And this runway is equipped with the instrument landing system category 2. Meaning we can land in even low visibility conditions up to 350 meters visibility. The runway is absolutely flat. It's 45-meter wide with 15 meters shoulder on both sides. You can see the runway strip is very well graded and the length is 3,700 meters, which will ensure that all types of aircraft are able to take off and land on this runway.
And Mr. Mahapatra, one thing people want to know, to be honest, is about access. Now, coming from South Mumbai, I took just about 40 minutes, which is amazing, about similar time in traffic to getting to the old airport. But people coming from the north, they'll be passing the old airport and thinking we have to go to the north. So obviously a little further, but what infrastructure do you see improving in the next 5 to 6 years that would make it pretty seamless and pain-free even to come to Navi Mumbai?
So first let's talk of South Mumbai. Like you came today, you took, say, if you have taken 40 minutes, I can tell you, you'll take another 5 to 10 minutes less once the coastal road, Ulve coastal road is ready in the next 6-7 months.
Oh, so that'll be an extra
That will be another, like today you have to actually go, I think, up to Chirle and then
That's
from
right.
there you have
Pick
to...
the Pune exit, yeah.
So once Ulve coastal road is ready, you'll be saving another 3-4 kilometers and absolutely you will get a signal-free drive to the airport.
Wow.
That's one. And regarding the suburbs, the people at Bandra, they can go via Bandra Worli Sea Link to Worli and from there the connector to Sewri and then they can catch the...
Right, the Sewri connector is expected in the next 2 years or 2-3 years.
So that will also happen. Then the government is also constructing the metro line.
Right.
Firstly, the Metro Line 8, which is being constructed from Chakraborty Shivaji Maharaj Airport to Navi Mumbai International Airport.
Oh, that's being happening.
That's
So there'll
also
be a
happening.
metro between the old
Between
airport
both
and the new
airports.
place. Wow.
There is another metro which will be, government is going to start the construction. That is line 2C, or you can say extension of line 8 from Mandale till Belapur.
Right.
So today the construction is already going on till Mandale, but after Mandale to Belapur, that may take say 3-4 years, and
Right.
that would be operational.
So by the end of the decade, you think connectivity will be pretty good? And
yeah, my guess is maybe by another next 4 years.
right. Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, decade.
End of the
Correct.
decade, yeah.
End of this.
Yeah, correct.
decade.
Mr. Mahapatra, one last thing is facilities at the airport. How is this airport going to be better than, the current Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport or the Santa Cruz Airport as we all know it, Sahar Airport as we know it rather. So, there's, for me, I find that you walk too long, the carpets make it difficult to roll your bag, small things like that, especially during arrivals. In terms of, let's say, being able to kind of seamlessly go through the airport quickly and rapidly, what's being done? I would imagine Digi Yatra, all that is there, but anything more than that? Yeah.
Firstly, since you talked of the travel times, at Navi Mumbai airports, the terminals will be mostly linear, so we'll have scope to use a lot of travelators.
And long ones.
Long ones. So that will reduce the travel time for the passengers, walking distance for the passengers. That's number one. Number two, as far as development of the airport has been concerned, we are focusing a lot on technology and digitization.
Right.
So using digitization, I just mentioned about Digi Yatra. Yes, Digi Yatra will be here from the very beginning. we'll having a team of data scientists who will be churning out a lot of data points which will be used by the stakeholders to improve the efficiency of the airport. And another thing that I just wanted to mention that we also focus a lot on sustainability. We'll be from day one of operationalization of this airport, we are going to make electric vehicles compulsory.
Oh, fantastic. So EVs are going to be
EV is compulsory. We'll have solar power being installed here very soon.
So even if you don't have the aero bridge for the buses which have to take, there'll be EVs.
They will be EVs.
Fantastic.
They will be EVs.
Super. That's great. No, great, Mr. Mapata. Thanks so much. Look forward to this opening. I'm sure sometime this year or towards in the second half, there's going to be an opening, and we congratulate you on a fantastic job done. I mean, this level of infrastructure is really hard to imagine how this has been pulled off. But I think really this is what the city and the surrounding areas need. And thanks and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This new airport will soon be operational and will have jets lining up for takeoff. But for the lucky few of us who drove here first, we will always remember this very special day with some very special cars.